So what is Flutter? Well, Flutter is Google's new mobile UI framework. It's designed to give you a native mobile development experience on iOS and Android and allow you to run one single codebase and manage it and maintain it in one language, that is Dart. It allows for faster development, and the main way it does this is by supporting a feature called hot reloading. And I'm talking about proper hot reloading. I'll show you an example in a second, but basically, when you're writing code and you make changes, you will typically need to recompile that code in order to view the output. And that's traditionally how things have worked. You've run a piece of code, you've compiled it, you've made some changes, you've rerun it, you've had to recompile it, and then the current state that you were in the app's screen basically goes back to the start. Now, the way Flutter changes that is that you can first compile and run it, then make changes, then instant reload new changes, and that state is intact. And I'll show you what I mean. This GIF basically demonstrates it. The button is checked 3 times or 4 times, then they change the text that gets displayed, and then they reload it, and you can see that that 4 times is intact. It doesn't reset back to 0 in between changes, and they can basically adjust how the code works underneath so that when they click that button, it decrements. The state's never lost. We never start back again at 0 times. And this is where Flutter is very powerful, because it allows you to experiment with UI elements and develop really a much more fluid experience that's not broken up by constantly having to recompile an application. The final part we're going to cover in this course overall is Firebase. Now, Firebase is serverless infrastructure to support the apps that we build. It provides easy access to all the traditional sorts of things you'll need while developing, such as databases, storage for like images, files, anything you want to store, authentication using Google OAuth, connecting to services like GitHub, Facebook, however you want your people to be logging in through. It supports cloud functions, which are similar to Lambda if you use them in AWS, and it just allows you to send off tasks to be computed in the cloud. And finally, analytics, so you can track who's using your app, where your app is crashing, and where you can better improve the experience of your application. So if you want to join me, we're going to continue power forward and build some cool Flutter apps.